Defender of the Crown. A classic game. The Nintendo version doesn't have near the graphics that other versions had, but for some reason I like the Nintendo version better. I guess it's just the gameplay. Got 4 Saxon nobles you can choose. Wilfred of Ivanhoe, Geoffrey Longsword, Cedric of Rotherwood, Wulfric the Wild, my personal favorite, who's weak in leadership and swordplay, but very, very strong in jousting, and that jousting for fame can build your leadership, so I usually pick him. You stop to visit Robin of Locksley, but your old friend has disastrous news. During their journey, an assassin took the king's life, plunging the kingdom into turmoil. The king left no heir, Robin says. I'm afraid it will mean civil war. Why, even the crown has disappeared. Oh my. Normans are assembling armies and Saxons will fight them. They accuse each other of killing the king and stealing the crown. Killing the crown and stealing the king. The struggle ahead is a task for younger men, Robin says, men like you. He pledges his aid 3 times if you will seek to reunite the Dark Kingdom. Well, let's just do that then. Yay. Alright, starting me off in Nottingham Town. Let's look at my enemies here. First the Normans, those dastardly Normans. Reginald Front de Boeuf, Edmund the Grim, and Roger Falconbridge. Alright. Well, let's see here. Yeah, let's read our semi-allies. Cedric of Rotherwood, Wilfred of Ivanhoe. Semi-allies because they are fellow Saxons, but they will stab you in the back. Alright, let's do some conquests, shall we? 20 soldiers. I always like to take this territory right here because, for 2 reasons mainly, because it is, one reason being because it joins, it's the gateway to 3 castles, and also because of its low value, Normans usually won't try to attack it or and take it from you. They like to get the bigger value lands that give them more tax money. So it's kind of a hidden gem in a way. And we'll take this land to the east here. And it looks like Mr. Cedric of Rotherwood is already starting his conquest. Now, this is where I buy an army. We want to take Normans out as quick as possible. At least 2 Norman lords out. And you have to have a catapult to get castles. Cedric just lost a war in the north. But I think I will avenge him. Giving me 44 men and 1 catapult. Definitely time to seek Robin's help. Riding to Sherwood Forest, you seek the aid of Robin in the coming adventure. I expected you, he says. After a moment of thought, he agrees to your request. Alright. And we'll try to take this castle. You assemble your army and prepare for a long, arduous siege. Your forces take positions surrounding the enemy castle. You assemble your army and prepare for a long, arduous siege. Little Sean Connery bad impression there. Alright, I usually like to fire some disease at them, get their numbers thinned. As you can see, there's 30 men in their enemy garrison. We better thin that number out a little bit. Fire it over the wall. Ba-boom. And now you have 20. Disease works fast, I guess. And use boulders to break down the wall, starting at the highest point and work your way down. Break. shot way too high. Great. It's going to be hard to get over the wall there. Robin's plan works perfectly. His men surprise the enemy in the dead of night, cutting the throats of the sleeping soldiers. As dawn breaks on the field of battle, you notice that the ranks of the enemy army are considerably thinner. Original Front de Boeuf. Bombard. Since I didn't take the whole wall out, I figured bombardment was my best option here. Yay. We had 2 men with sticks, he only had 1. And there's the Normans taking my territories. I just won. Alright, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, some help from him. And Cedric taking some Norman land. Very good. Dastardly Norman rogues have kidnapped the ward of Cedric of Rotherwood. He promises to grant you the hand of the fair lady Rosalind and the joining of your 2 kingdoms should you succeed in a rescue attempt. I hate doing this because Wulfric really is not good with the sword, but I will try it anyway. See what we can do. It's basically just a stick and move thing. Try to stick him with the sword and move, take a step back. That's basically all there is to it. And it's not working too well for me right now. Hopefully we can still rescue a Saxon maiden. I usually got about a 50-50 on this with him. 50-50 shot. I'm way too close to my enemy. Never get that close to your enemy. I don't think it's going to happen this time. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing bad. And I barely did it. You creep into the torchlit chamber and find the beautiful Saxon maid trembling in the darkness. Grateful, she calls out your name and rushes into your waiting arms. Ooh, baby. Oh yeah. My little Helen of Troy.